Welcome to Custom Carnage 4, round number 1, part C. That's right, folks, we're already in our third event here in our first round of action here for Custom Carnage 4. Let's get right to it, meet our first 4 cars that will be competing tonight. Kicking us off tonight is this beautiful Corvette. You know me, my Corvettes, I love them. It will be Papa E from E67 Diecast Race Team in the 2020 Corvette. Next up, he's becoming a regular here at the Comitel Raceway. It is Fat Dad from Fat Dad Racing in a 1990 Mercedes-Benz. Another regular here at the Comitel Raceway is Griffin Soul from Griffin Soul Diecast Motorsports. This time he's going to be in a Honda Civic Si. Next up, he is a longtime follower of the channel, but I do believe this is his first entry here at the Comitel Raceway. I could be wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. It will be Lobotomy from Sparks Racing in the 2022 Volvo wagon. Alright, kicking off lap number 1 of the night. Up front, we're going to have Papa E on the inside, Fat Dad on the out. In the back row, we have Griffin Soul on the inside, Lobotomy on the out. And here we go. It does look like it's going to be Fat Dad taking the first lead of the night here as we come out of turn number 1. Hey, what happened to the camera here? Somebody straighten that camera angle up. We got to get that fixed. They're all lined up here, folks. They're spread out a little bit. There's not much action going on this time, but that's alright. It's going to be Fat Dad, Papa E, Lobotomy, Griffin Soul. Fat Dad takes lap number 1. Can he make it 2 in a row here, folks, as he's now moved into that back row? And this time it is Papa E that takes that lead, as Griffin Soul is now moving himself there into third place. Oh, he's going defensive. Griffin Soul's really trying that defensive tactic out, as you've got Papa E with a nice lead coming down here into Widowmaker Run. It is going to be Papa E, Lobotomy, Griffin Soul, Fat Dad. Alright, we're already ready for lap number 3 here, folks, as we're back up at the top of the Comitel, and we are off. It's a tight group coming down there. It is going to be Lobotomy taking that lead in the first set of turns. All these cars are so evenly matched this season, folks. We're just taking all kinds of turns. Oh, look at Griffin Soul trying to make a move there in that slingshot. No, he's going to get held off coming off. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be Lobotomy taking it, but how did the rest of this play out? Let's pick up the action right here, folks. Look at that. As it is Griffin Soul trying to make a move. Lobotomy's able to hold him off as Griffin Soul spins out. But look at that close finish, folks. Looking at the freeze frame here, it was Lobotomy that was able to hold off Griffin Soul. And you had Papa E made a late charge there, folks, trying to overtake Griffin for second. But Griffin just barely holds him off. So it's going to be Lobotomy, Griffin Soul, Papa E, Fat Dad. I apologize if y'all think I'm getting too excited this season and getting a little tongue-tied, but man, for round 1, the action should not be this good. It's been a great event already, folks, as we are off and racing again. Griffin Soul takes the lead this time. He needs this if he wants to move on there to round number 2. Uh-oh, we just lost Lobotomy up there on that Armageddon corner. That's not good. He needed a good showing here, too. As we come down here into Widowmaker Run, it will be Griffin Soul holding off Fat Dad and then Papa E. And here you go, folks. It will be Papa E and Griffin Soul moving on to round number 2. Fat Dad and Lobotomy, what a show you guys putting on. You both got into double-digit points there and made this a tight battle from beginning to end. I hope to see you guys back here real soon. Let's meet our next 4 cars competing tonight. Not only is the competition great this season, got my head spinning, so are these cars and these names. I think people's trying to mess with me. It's up for it next. We're going to have E67 Diecast Race Team is back again with the 2020 Corvette. This time it's going to be Zeus driving it. Next up, we got Captain Carl from Knobby Ridge Raceway in a 2012 Maximum Leeway. Moving on, we've got Leo from Rihanna 21 Racing in a Renault Sports RS. Our last car to join us this heat is going to be Maverick from Maniac Motorsports. Maverick's going to be in a Ferrari 348. It is time for our second round of racing. As up front, we're going to have Zeus on the inside, Captain Carl on the out. In the back row, we'll have Leo on the inside and Maverick on the out. Good luck to these 4. And we are off. We have an excellent battle going into turn 1 there, as it is Zeus taking that lead. Then you got Leo back there and Maverick tangling it up back there on that killer straight. That's going to leave Zeus and Carl way out front. Here, as you got Maverick and Leo trailing in behind here, coming down here to Widowmaker Run, it will be Zeus, Captain Carl, And here the other two come, Leo, Maverick. As you just seen, it was Zeus taking lap number 1. What will happen here in lap number 2 is we're lined back up at the top of the Comet, and we are off. It is Zeus out to take an early lead right there. He's trying to pull out here further, folks. Uh-oh, he just rolled it over there in that Armageddon corner. He's sliding all the way down the track. Can they get around him? It looks like Leo does make it around him. The other two are pushing him down. Oh, what a crazy finish. That was crazy, folks. I've never seen a car slide that far down the Comet Raceway. And after conferring with our track consultants, we did realize that there is no rule that states you have to be on your wheels when you cross the finish line. So Zeus will pick up those points, and it will be Leo who made his way around it. Followed up by Captain Carl, who squeezed through right there at the end, as you can see here on this frame tray. And it will be Zeus and then Maverick. So Leo, Captain Carl, Zeus, Maverick. I always say expect the unexpected here at the Comet Raceway, and that's exactly what you have right there, the unexpected. That last race, that was crazy. And we have a tight group going down that first straight as Leo finally edges out there, but Maverick is not going to give it up. Leo finally does get a little bit of a gap going here as they come down here to make a run. Oh, looky here, Captain Carl's making a charge. No, he ain't going to quite do it. It's going to be Leo, Maverick, Zeus, Captain Carl. All 4 cars still mathematically in this thing, folks, as we get ready for our 4th and final race of this heat. And they are off. It is Leo that takes that lead. He goes defensive right off the back, blocking out everyone. There we go here, folks. Uh-oh. Looky there. It is Maverick that rolls it over in that Armageddon corner. That's not going to be good as he needed these points. It's going to be Leo, Captain Carl, Zeus. It will be Leo and Zeus moving on to round number 2. Captain Carl and Maverick, I'm sorry you've been eliminated. Both put up excellent cars. Hope to see you back here real soon. Leo putting up an impressive 17 points. I do believe that is the highest point total put up so far in this tournament. But now it's time to move on to round number 3, and let's meet those next 4 cars. Starting us off in our 3rd heat of the night is the sharpest dressed car here. Dressed himself up in a tuxedo for this race. It is a sophisticated Patrick from Farrell Mod in a 2003 Cadillac V16. Next up is Ollie Devery in a Jaguar I-Pace from Arlo Racing. Up next in one heck of a colorful car, it is Joel Roberts from Roberts Diecast Motorsports in a 2021 Lucid Air. Looking to take home the gold this season is Rowan from Uncle Elvis Racing in a Ferrari. Here we go, folks, kicking off this heat. Up front, we're going to have Sophisticated Patrick on the inside, Ollie Delivery on the out. In the back row of Joe Roberts on the inside, Rowan on the out. And what kind of action are we going to have this time? And they are off. It is Ollie that takes that lead. No, it is going to be Patrick taking over that lead. As they go down here, look at how fast Patrick is going as Ollie's trying to keep pace with him here. Man, Patrick is just flying. The other two are slowly coming down. Not slowly, but they're just looking slow because of how fast these other cars are going right now. It is going to be Patrick, Ollie, Joel, Rowan. It was Sophisticated Patrick looking mighty fast there in lap number 1. Let's see if he can continue that streak. Here we go with race number 2. It is Patrick will take that lead once again. He's going to be really hard to beat when he's out front there, folks. He is followed up by Rowan, Joel, Ollie. And here they come down to Widowmaker Run. I think that's exactly how it is going to end. Yes, it is. Oh, Ollie gets a little bit of trouble there at the finish line, but still crosses. Sophisticated Patrick's got a comfortable lead here, folks, as the other 3 cars are in a tight battle to see who will probably be joining him here as we are off. It is one heck of a battle coming there in that first set of turns. Holy cow, looks like Joe's going to take that lead, and Patrick's trying to make a move in there for second place, but it looks like he's going to be held off there by Rowan. Coming down here to the end, it will be Joel, Rowan, Patrick, Ollie. All right, folks, here we go. It will be Sophisticated Patrick moving on, but who will be joining him? Is anything is possible here as we are off. It is Joel that takes that lead down that first stretch. You got Sophisticated Patrick and Ollie in a real battle here, folks. Man, they were battling it out there as it is Sophisticated taking number second. He's taking a charge for first. No, it's going to be Joel, Patrick, Ollie, Rowan. And there you have it, folks. It will be Sophisticated Patrick and Joel Roberts moving on to round number 2. Rowan and Ollie Delivery. I'm sorry to see you guys go. Beautiful cars there. Just too bad they didn't have it this round. Hope to see you back here again real soon. Let's move on to heat number 4 of the night. Kicking us off in our 4th and final group of the night is going to be Iceman from Iceman Racing. Racing a Balotica. How they do it, I'll never know. We have Iceman again from Iceman Racing in a Turbulence. How is he going to race 2 cars at one time, folks? I don't know how these guys do it, but they do it and they do it well. Next up, we have the Hulk. It will be Wally Champ driving the Hulk. In a 1969 Dodge Charger, Wally Champ is from New Jersey Drive Racing. Our last car to join us tonight will be High Voltage. It will be Abby Normal driving High Voltage from Abnormal Speed Racing in an Audi RS e-tron. Kicking off our fourth and final heat of the night is up front. We're going to have Iceman in the Melodica. Yeah, in the inside row, we're going to call him Iceman B. And then we're going to have Iceman in the Turbulence on the outside. We're going to call him Iceman T. Followed up in the back row by Wally Champ on the inside, Abby Normal on the out. And we are off and racing all four out of the gate nicely there, as it is going to be Ice-T taking that lead, followed up by Ice B. And here we go. Oh, Ice-T gets a little bit loose right there coming out of that Armageddon corner. Down here to Widowmaker Run we go. It will be Ice-T, Ice B, Wally, Abby. It was Ice-T taking lap number one. I think I'm getting thirsty here, or I feel like rapping, one of the two. And we are off. It is a tight grip down that first straightaway as it is. Abby's going to take that lead. Uh-oh, Victor Fastlane flips it over there on that killer straight. That is not good, folks. You do not want to DNF here, as it is going to be Abby, Ice B, Ice-T. Here we go, folks. Already on lap number 3. It's a pretty tight grip there, but Wally Champ really needs to get it going right here after that DNF. And it is Wally Champ that does take that lead. He does need this, folks, after that DNF. He's followed up by Ice B there. Oh, Wally Champ gets up on the side. He gets all, I don't know how all four cars are still making it. And Wally Champ still got the lead coming down here to the end. It will be Wally Champ, Ice B, Abby, Ice-T. Check this out, folks, and it's going to be a highly contested battle. Here's all four cars that are battling for a chance to move on to round number 2. Wow, it's dark up there tonight. And it is going to be, wow, Ice-T there takes that lead there. They're spreading way out. Ice-T's got a huge lead here. Everybody else is kind of spread out coming down here into Widowmaker Run. As it will be Ice-T, Abby, whoa! Ice B barely over Wally, and at the last second pass. Check that out. Ice B just taking it away from Wally Champ there for a third place finish. How will that affect the points, folks? Let's find out now. It will be Iceman in that Turbulence moving on to round number 2, folks. And believe it or not, we're going back up to the top of the Comitel Raceway, as we've got Abby Normal and Iceman in that Velocica going to be battling it out here in yet another race off for second place to see who will be moving on the next round. Wally Champ, hate to see you go, buddy. Hope to see you back here real soon. Let's head back up to the top of the Comitel. Race off number 1 here, folks, as they will be Iceman and that Velocica sitting in the inside rows. He's the higher seed. And they are off. It is Iceman putting in a block there on Abby, slowing him way down. Can Abby Normal take advantage here and catch up here? Here we go down here into that slingshot. It looks like it's going to be Iceman, but Abby Normal is looking for a spot. Coming down here, it will be Iceman taking lap number 1. Alright, it was Iceman taking lap number 1. Abby needs to make this one happen right here to force a lap number 3, and we are off. It's a really tight race down that first straight, and it is going to be Abby Normal taking that lead. But Iceman's not going to be letting up here anytime soon, folks. Coming down here to Widowmaker Run. It looks like it will be Abby Normal. We're going to race number 3. Here we go, folks. This is a winner-take-all match here. Who will be moving on to round number 2 and joining Iceman? Will it be Iceman joining Iceman? And it looks like it might be, as he's got the lead here. But it ain't over till it's over here, folks, as they're both flying down the Comitel Raceway. It will be Iceman again moving on to round number 2. Well, folks, that brings us to the conclusion of another action-packed night of racing here, as we've got one more video to go of round number 1 before we move on to round number 2. We hope you enjoyed tonight's video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and let us know down in the comment section down below. I'd like to thank each and every one you see here on the screen, and each and every one of you at home for watching and commenting and being a part of this channel. Until next time, race fans, happy racing, and remember, a kind word goes a long way. Let's brighten up someone's day and spread those kind words. God bless. See you next time.